We got here last time.
Yerp.
Now just to open that gate.
Slit the throats of an enemy who was looking at you. Or looking for you. I didn't know this was here.
What a terrible fire!
What a terrible fire.
Let's hope the fire doesn't spread to the castle. By all the saints in heaven, we'll never put that out.
Oh, there's two of them there.
God, I hope no one's been hurt. Let's hope the fire doesn't spread to the castle. By all the saints in heaven, we'll never put that out.
Yeah, so you keep saying, mate.
Hang on. Sorry, she wouldn't stop scraping. I cannot stand that sound. And people might say, oh, she's a cat, but no, like, you, if you say that to me, don't understand sensory. So,
No, exactly. It goes right through you, doesn't it?
yep. Why are they not?
Fire doesn't spread to the castle. I must be mad. Did I imagine it?
Probably.
Fuck it. My God, how did that start?
Oh, fucking arsehole.
It must be. Hey?
Eh?
Took me a while to get in the bloody walk over. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you. Die quietly. Went too fucking close.
Bugger.
Now just to open that gate.
Not yet, Henry. Do you want to talk any fucking louder? There's like a chest down there.
I hope no one's been hurt. Watch out! They attacked the castle! Close the gate! Quick!
How the fuck have they...
I don't understand.
Ready to
There's
die?
nothing... There's no one here. There's no... Oh, they spotted them on the fucking rafters. Why aren't they fucking out of sight?
I don't know.
Because they won't fucking crouch down when normally, like, it's all very... They're not even here. Oh, they were standing on the right... They were standing there. That's why.
The worst part. Go and open that gate on the left. We'll take the drawbridge on the right. But careful. There's guards on patrol in the courtyard and shooters up on the galleries.
Hans?
Not now, Henry.
Do you want to speak any louder, Henry?
Now just to open that gate. Damnation.
How am I failing that? Pointless looking in there. Can't even cook anything. Oh, it's not, no, it's not. I thought that was a chest. It's not.
God, I hope no one's been hurt. Hey,
Where's he gonna go? Oh, I can't even save it.
Bugger.
let's hope the fire's
sorry that I'm quiet. I'm just trying to do this properly.
That's why I'm staying quiet, so you can concentrate.
It's not going to give me enough time.
To hell with it.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Are you going to come investigate that? I don't think I can get behind him.
I must be mad.
Yep.
Fucking hell.
Hans?
What? Stop messing about and come on.
Okay, I'll just open the gate. I should have just opened it, even though they were all alive. I could have just opened it then, but it gets rid of them all in the courtyard.
Mm.
Drawbridge! Damn it!
Hey! God help me with this bastard! He hit something! Christ! Auf geht's! Bis aufs
Do I not have anything else equipped?
Blut!
I do.
For Christ's sake, get on with it!
Doppelbälle! It's like a shooting range
What
here.
I would if I could get my fucking bow out.
Achtung!
Come
Ich kann
on!
nicht
When the
schießen!
hell will... You finally hit...
I don't remember how to switch weapons now.
Mark, they'll shoot us all here!
We are absolutely
Shoot!
fucked here! What is
Shoot
the
now!
great shit you doing? Swine! Well, smash your face in! Can't aim like this. Damn it! I'll take you to a bloody house, fucker!
We still have that cannon. We just have to hold on.
Watch out! I can't get a shot in. Just like bread.
We can't take much more of this. Can't those idiots hit anything? Give them time. They're all out of time. Now. Let's go. Forward! To the charge! Let's go, quick! Forward! Forward! Strike! Or smash us!
Fucking orphan! Now I will shoot you down! Come here. Do your worst! Get another right away. You won't get.
Okay, clean things up here. Sam, Anna, someone get an axe.
What the
Fucking
fuck
door
that
into
was?
splinters.
Make me fucking teeth rattle.
While you're at it, fuck.
Psiamać.
We have all
Mendy
the
zasyłamy.
time in the world.
Takie
We'll
wygłupy
wait
to już
for the
moglibyśmy sobie
Hungarian
odpuścić.
boys
Do
from the
picia.
camp.
Bogu dzięki za
Do
brawa.
zajebanej picie. Paninka Maria. What kind of fucking shit? To fuck with that? You fucked up
With that bridge.
Oh, damn it. I can't switch out.
Wasn't my
It's-
fault. I don't care who's.
There we go. Oh, I don't. Bollocks.
Fault it was. We
I
have to
don't
think
have any
about what to do
shoes.
next. We have.
What will we do now?
Everything's fucked. Von Berghoff is holed up in the tower. He has shooters there, and we're running out of time. We'll have to parley with him.
Oi. We're not going to give up now.
That's right. Let's go. We're going to have a nice little talk with the Royal Chamberlain. Hey,
I think you passed the point
up
of
there in
talking.
the tower. We want to talk.
Listen! Stop shooting!
Now we'll see what von Berghoff comes up with.
Fuck all! He's trapped!
Chamberlain, you are surrounded. I propose you honorably capitulate.
He doesn't have a drop of honor in him.
Ah! Would you give me one reason why I should do that, Kirkstein? I'm quite comfortable here. I will gladly wait for my allies in Kuttenberg to arrive. You can talk to them. Ah! And you're making a lot of noise. All that shooting you're doing must have been heard in the Hungarian camp.
Is there a point to any of this? I mean, we can avoid further trouble.
I agree. There is no point to any of this. And on top of everything, it is absolutely inappropriate in the presence of a noble lady.
Rosa Retard.
Lord Capon! Henry!
Isn't now just the right time to change sides, Sir Royal Chamberlain?
What would you know about that?
Sigismund won't be able to keep his brother locked up much longer. It would be wise for you to change sides now, before Wenceslas is freed.
And who's going to free Wenceslas? You?
This is pointless.
You're nothing but a band of idiots. And I'm not interested in negotiating with idiots.
And we're running out of time. The Hungarian cavalry could show up at any moment now.
Enough. No more pussyfooting around. My! You are feeling quite self-confident, Lord von Berkoff. But as you've already heard, we will gladly set this tower ablaze. Of course, that is if you think it's a better solution than surrendering to us and then helping us save the king.
After all, might do more good for our king than fucking around with a ransom for one fish in a barrel. I'm talking about you, Otto.
I agree. Attacking the tower would be suicide. There's no other way than to try torching it, and hope they'll crawl out before something happens to Rosa.
Hey, Otto! Did you hear that? You're not giving us much of a choice here. Men, get pitch, axes and firewood. We're going to torch it.
Jesus! Mary, Mother of God! No! No, you can't!
Have you gone mad? Do you want to have a lady's death on your conscience? Rudhard's daughter!
You've given us no other choice. You're the sinner here, Otto.
Henry, no! You can't do that! You can't be serious, you swine! Who do you think you are?
Enough! Stop it! I won't let you burn this young woman alive. Do you hear me, Bergstein? Does your offer still stand?
Indeed it does.
Can you give me any guarantees?
Why, of course. Nothing will happen to you. You have my word.
Your word, Bergstein?
We're not barbarians, we're noblemen, Sir Otto. Your dead body would be worthless to us.
Ha! How sincerely simple, huh, Enoch? But yes, I can trust you. When it comes to ransom, you can always be counted on.
Fine. But what will it be, Lord von Berkoff? You can flatter the devil all you want later.
You have convinced me. You're right. It is not in the interest of the kingdom to wage a war against each other. On the contrary, by becoming allies, we can all gain, ensure peace, and liberate our king. Very well. Agreed. We are coming out.
I don't like that solution. I don't like that solution. Because I think Rose is going to be angry with us.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to retry that. I bought the Pringles for me, Socks, not for you.
Let's go, men! Clean things up here! Sam! Ada! Someone get an axe and turn this fucking door into splinters!
Now what, scum? What's your next move? We'll shoot you like rats.
What are you doing there?
Every
You
one
have to
of you
finish
will
this.
get an arrow
Come and
in
join
your
us up
heart.
here.
Because you're out of your...
What will we do now?
Everything's fucked.
Von Berghoff is holed up in the tower. He has shooters there, and we're running out of time.
We'll have to parley with him.
Oi. We're not going to give up now.
That's right. Let's go. We're going to have a nice little talk with the Royal Chamberlain. Hey, you! Up there in the tower! We want to talk!
Listen! Stop shooting!
Now we'll see what Von Berghoff comes up with.
Fuck all. He's trapped.
Shame?
I'm...
Is there a point to any of that?
I agree. And on top of...
Rosa retard.
Lord Cape?
You know us, and you know we won't back down. And we won't let you leave here. Do you want to refuse being ransomed? Do you want to push us to the limit?
How dare you?
As you wish. But know this. No matter how many men we lose, you won't outlive this day. We have your cannon. And we won't leave here until everything's destroyed.
And now we're fucked.
You're nothing but a band of idiots.
How was that a fail as well?
And I'm not interested in...
And we're running out of time.
Enough. No more put... My! But as you've already... Of course, that is...
After all, I'm talking about you.
No. I won't let you burn Rosa alive.
Who says I want to burn anyone? Nothing will happen to anyone. You'll see.
Look, I'll take care of this. I'll try to rescue Rosa.
Are you out of your mind?
We'll see who comes out on top. I'll go first and clear a path for you.
Well, you've got some serious fucking balls, lad.
Cut it out! Are you serious about this, Henry? You'll be outnumbered.
Aye. And I'll be going first.
Whatever you say. Ada and Sam will cover your back. We'll pretend we're still parleying. At least we might distract their attention.
Christ, Henry, be careful.
Good luck, soldier. We won't leave you in the lurch.
Thanks. I hope Fortuna isn't having a day off today. And if she is, farewell, friends. It's been an honor.
I've never done this
I think
before.
we've misunderstood each other, Lord von Berghoff. You
Now
have
he tells
my
us.
word. Nothing will happen to you.
Not even Sigismund himself wants war any longer.
There's still time to make a deal.
I don't know how you get in the tower, though.
Look out, brother!
You really want
They have
to
crossbows
get
and a pistol there.
Are you injured?
Yes. But do not worry. Do not worry.
They're coming! Smash them good! Doriti! I get your back, crazy...
Balls.
What?
So I don't know I don't know the strategy for this.
I think we've misunderstood each other, Lord von Berghoff. You have my word. Nothing will happen to you.
Not even Sigismund himself wants war any longer.
There's still time to make a deal.
You know how things work, Otto? So why the fuck are we clowning around here?
Damn it, Otto!
Idę po
There's no
ciebie, ty
sense in
ćmoku!
Look out, brother!
They have crossbows
them
and a
good.
pistol there. Are you injured?
Yes.
I don't have time now.
Jesus! You really want to get that big fucker, hey?
I don't even have a crossbow, which is annoying. Does anyone have a crossbow? Yes.
Sorry, I didn't realise I was muted.
Alright. Common bolt, maybe.
I get your back, crazy fucker.
I need to find some crossbow bolts in here, maybe. It's not going to be in here because this is. Try
Doriki! I get your back, crazy fucker! Jesus! You really want
coming!
to get that big fucker, hey?
We must hold them off until help arrives.
I think I hit one without even meaning to.
Doriki! I get your back, crazy fucker!
Oof.
Jesus! You really want to get that big fucker, hey?
Shot.
Smash them good!
Oh, was that a headshot?
Quite possibly. It was a decent one either way.
Considering the fact that I can't actually see in there because it's not very bright.
No, I've noticed.
Jesus! You really want to get that big fucker, hey? Smash them good!
Oh, more just keep appearing.
Doriki! I get your back, crazy fucker!
Oof.
Oh, useless!
Smash them good!
Ah!
I'm out.
Idę po ciebie, ty ćmoku!
Move, Sam. I need to find the tower with the weapons in it.
Ah, damn.
I need to figure out where I know this is a weapon storage, but I don't know about crossbow bolts or arrows.
Hmm.
Hunting arrows, not any good though.
No, but it's better than absolutely nothing.
Yeah, but I don't think it's going to work, because they're not the same. I do have other ones though. I have ordinary arrows, I have wounding bolts. What's this one do? I'm sure that increases my... Which one increases the bow and arrow? Do you remember what it is? It's
No,
it's this one.
Strongbowman's brew.
Slow down stamina when aiming for 10 minutes.
Smash them good!
Check in here for any arrows. Might be some more in here. No. I need nothing in there.
Jesus! You really want to get that big fucker, hey?
Huh? They're gone.
Where did they go? Did you already unalive them? Oh no. He's there.
There's just one of them?
Steck dich ab, du Schwein!
Oh.
Fucking cowards! Take that! Get ready to leave this life!
What are you looking at, Colonel Bayonetta?
No chance! Jesus, I'm sick!
Ich pfeife darauf! And that's it!
Was that Van Berghoff? I think that was.
Ah. How fickle Lady Fortune is. First you're on top, and then you hit the bottom. Who would have thought back in the Barkov how things would turn out?
Come on. Move.
What? Did you think I'd have you tortured like you did to me?
Time to settle accounts.
Oof.
You will pay for what you have done.
No! He's under my protection.
He's a murderer. He deserves to die.
Nobody's going to be killed here.
Fuck, that was a blast. My skull's ringing.
The way that Brabant loaded last shot, it nearly blow his French ears off. It is wonder that fop survived it.
Lucky today. You won't next time.
The finger of God is fucked, Otto. Sorry, I must have cost a king's ransom. Oh, my lady! Anyway, I think we're all done here.
We have what we came for. Load up the wounded. Anything of value, you're ready to leave.
You go ahead. I'll just have a look around here.
All right, Henry. Take care.
It really is fucked, isn't it? Look. He's pissing on it.
Yeah, yeah, he is. It's not that funny.
Just didn't expect it, that's all. He pissed on it.
No, when I actually went back inside, but everything in all the rooms is gone, and you can't go up the stairs. Look.
Yeah.
Everything in here is gone.
Yeah, so there's no way to nick anything from in there.
Nope.
Because there's not enough to nick. Hello, Mutt. Bye-bye, Mutt.
I've got quite a lot on me at the minute. I'm quite overcumbered. Probably that bloody crossbow hasn't helped. bloody knife. I need to drop something. I'm not sure what. Might have to drop that. There's not really much point. Drop all of them. I don't really want to drop that. But I'm going to have to get rid of all the bloody arrows. I shouldn't have. I mean, I should just get rid of the bolts and not everything. I can probably nick some from somewhere else anyway.
No, that's true. Ah. Oh no, it's a hunting arrow. Ooh. Enhanced wounding arrow.
That's what I just dropped.
Oh. Thought that would be half decent.
No, that's what I just dropped. They're just sitting in amongst the bloody burnt down tent. Mate, the thing is, I can't mount up when I've got that, so maybe I just need to try and pick up some of this stuff and then drop what I don't need. I can't find where I dropped it all.
There we go. I had to think for a minute where I'd left my controller. There we go.
Can't see what things are because he's laying on top of my bloody stuff. I think some might have despawned.
Possible.
Right, let's get rid of. We'll get rid of this. And we've picked up the wounding bolt. We need the arrows, and I haven't got pick up the arrows, which is stupid.
Hmm.
Still over encumbered. rid of at least half of these. Shit. Oh wait, horse, you went past the fucking entrance. No, I can't mount up. I'm gonna have to get rid of them. I picked up this, that's why. How did I pick up that? When did I pick up that? No wonder I can't carry any arrows.
Mm-hmm. Fucking cat.
What?
I had to mute to yell at him because he decided he was going to sit on the coffee table right in front of the TV screen so I couldn't see anything through him. And he wouldn't, I was sort of like trying to shoo him away and he wasn't moving, so I had to mute so I could yell at him to get him to bloody move.
Samson, you make a lousy door.
He'd make a better door than a window.
That's what I mean.
I mean, windows and doors are two very different things.
Okay, where do we want to go now? We want to go all the way over here. One thing we're going to go and do is before we do the final act of the game, essentially, which we will do automatically once we do this next section of the game. We're going to go and rob in Katzenberg.
Oh.
We're going to go on a night of robbing, or 2 nights of robbing, and then hopefully be able to sleep in our bloody bed.
To hell with you! God! 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 Quick! Whoa! Whoa! There now.
Huh, can't go in there. Hello? What's in here? Ooh. Was not expecting that in there. That's a good find.
Hmm.
What's this village? It's burnt. Don't remember where that is.
Gah! Gah! Go! Easy, easy. Nice and slow. Oh. What do you think about Malashov? You were damn lucky.
Unlike the villagers, I don't even want to know how many you left lying dead.
Well, we did what we had to.
That's what you men always say. Better them than us, that's war.
But
But what? What? You lot slaughtered innocent people. Mothers, fathers. Didn't you live through it yourself?
I couldn't do anything.
Sure. No one can ever do anything. You're just following orders. But the dead don't care. And Berta paid the price for all of you. Sometimes I wonder if we're any better than animals.
What animals?
Leave me be. Go and celebrate your victory or something.
Any idea what'll happen next?
Another madcap scheme, most likely. What else? That's all we ever seem to do, in case you hadn't noticed.
Sometimes I ask myself what me and Capon have got ourselves into.
I tell you what you've got yourselves into, but I don't want to start cursing.
She is not a happy bunny.
No.
I'm saying that the finger of God is a piece of rubbish.
Aye! Who are you calling a piece of rubbish?
Not you, the Kenan.
I cannot what?
The Kenan.
No.
That
Nothing
pièce
to
de
say.
pacotille could not handle one bird.
I think he's gone deaf.
Hmm.
You've lived through more battles than I have. What do you think about Malashov?
What about it? Actually, I'd say it was a success. But I wouldn't call it a clean victory.
What do you mean by that?
Look, I've seen all kinds of things. Villages torched to the ground, plundering, rape, extortion, and other godlessness. But that doesn't mean I took part in it or approved of it.
And who says I approve of it?
No one. I'm just giving you a friendly word of warning. As an old dog who's seen plenty.
What brings you here?
I need a bath.
Aye, I can smell it from here.
I've got a few wounds that need taking care of, and I need a hot bath. And wash my clothes, too, so I don't look like a beggar.
Great. But it'll cost...
I'll gladly pay.
Great. My girls will take good care of you, Henry.
So one thing I don't get is when you go to a bathhouse that you've never been before, but yet they say, the usual, Henry. I've never been to your bathhouse before.
Yeah, that is a bit weird, isn't it?
Clean and bandaged up, friend. I hope next time you'll want me to do more than just wash your back. Christ, pardon me.
Yeah, pardon you.
Excuse me. God grant you health.
Why did they want to hang you?
I reckon my face bothered them. More likely they're pissed off I'm not a hypocritical fucker like they are.
And that's a reason for execution?
Unlike the hypocrites in the League of Lords, I'm not ashamed of what I am.
I know they call you Dry Devil.
Aye. They call me a lot of things, laddie. And that's what rankles the Lords, that I'm getting rich at their expense. And that's some fucking fat loot they stole from the king.
So you're on the king's side?
I'm on the side of whoever pays me, lad. And I'll tell you one thing. I've never gone back on my word. My noble word is my oath. Unlike that of bastards like von Berger or von Rosenborg.
Have you been at war?
Aye. I fought in Moravia, and I'm still the hetman of the royal city of Znaim. You're just a yokel. So you hardly know what's been going on in the kingdom these last few years?
You're an experienced warrior, so teach me something.
Not a damn thing, lad. Not unless you pay me well. But first, bring me some good wine.
All right. Here you go.
Ready. What is it you want, then?
I need to get better at defending myself with a polearm.
That weapon's not worth shite. Well, except in a few cases when it's saved my skin. All right, then. I'll show you a few devilish tricks.
Oh, here we go again.
Congratulations, Sir Knight. You finally become a man. War is a nasty business. But I see that no longer bothers you. I'm pleased you took my lesson to heart. you're the same as me.
Right.
Oh yes, my family was slain too. By the Turks. I felt just like you do. And Eric went through the same thing. That's why I took him in. We're one big family. Of orphans. Well, of course, you do have a father. Although he's not gone so far as to give you his name.
Of course, it's creepy.
Have you heard about this new TV series they're doing for Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Do you see who they've casted as Snape?
I vaguely remember, I'm not sure.
Now, there's nothing wrong with it before anyone gets any ideas that I'm saying this out of context, but it's they've cast a black man, which I'm not against at all. However, who can follow on from Alan Rickman?
No, exactly, no one can. He was Snape, the embodiment of Snape, literally.
But in the book, Snape is described as a pale-faced man, like pale skin and stuff like that.
Exactly.
Now, some of the way that like Snape's face goes in the books wouldn't work in film necessarily. But should this actor be given a chance to play Snape? I think they've got a fair chance that he could probably make it his own. But I think he needs to make it his own character and not try to do what Alan Rickman did. Don't do the same. Do your own thing.
Yeah.
It's like they've cast an American actor as Dumbledore. The actor who played the King in Shrek 2 is playing Dumbledore.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Now, can he play Dumbledore? Absolutely. He will be in his late 70s by the time they wrap up filming on the 10-year project they're doing. But it's definitely possible they can do it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry?
You told me to come back for sausages. So here I am.
Yes, yes. They wait for you.
I can hardly wait.
They won't wait. Here. You taste and you will be in heaven. My secret recipe. 6 kind of spice.
Thanks.
No problem. You enjoy. You want more? I make. But you must bring me meat. Game is best. But the dog, alright too. Only hit off and taste this week. Need a lot of salt.
So I can bring you almost anything and you can make sausages out of it?
From anybody. But don't bring me no old stuff or stinky stuff. That's bad, bad, bad.
Oh, mate.
Excuse me.
Don't close the fucking door.
whom the incarnation of Christ, thy Son, was made known by the message of an angel, may by his passion and cross be brought.
Why does she sound Cockney?
I don't know, but she really does, doesn't she?
Glory of his resurrection. Through the same Christ our Lord.
Through the same Christ our Lord. Amen. I'm from the East End of London, I am. Suddenly I changed voice actors. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry.
Okay, can't talk to Rosa.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
God bless. What would you like?
I beg your pardon, my lady, but could you tell me what's new around here? I'm asking because I've just arrived and I'd like to know more about this region.
If it's mercenary work you're interested in, I can't help you. You'll have to ask elsewhere.
I beg your pardon, my lady, but I'm asking because
If it's mercenary, you'll have to... God be with you.
I thought she stopped because I was looking at her.
I'm sorry.
What? That guard was over the other side of this fence, and suddenly he glitched through the fence and then appeared on the other side.
what do you think of Rosa Ruthard? Never met a girl like her before.
What do I know? She's a Schickse, so not for me. She's quite comely, but a bit too smart for her own good. A man has to be wary of those, or else he will end up like Adam did with Lilith. Think of the poor fellow who will have her for a wife one day.
Charming.
Yeah.
How'd you feel?
What did you say?
How do you feel?
C'est terrible, mon ami. When the cannon flew apart, I thought we were done for. I am alive, but I feel like all my bones have been ground to dust.
Kubienka doesn't look too worse for wear.
Because I took the force of the blast for the both of us. I pushed him aside at the last moment.
Aha. How did you know that the cannon was about to burst?
Intuition, mon ami.
I can't hear.
I can't hear.
So, I'm back. How's it going? Have you got anything out of von Bergov?
Not yet. We need to fix ourselves up after the battle. We'll hear what Otto has to say tomorrow.
You're holding it like a pig holds a bone. Christ, you got some energy. Bad luck.
You're drunk. Fuck.
Okay.
What?
No, just this toothache. It was all of a sudden it just decided ping rather painfully.
How was your trip? The journey itself was great. No delays, nice weather. But I've got to say, it's a scary place out there. Nothing but footpaths and roughness. Fuck it! I saw the perhaps.
Yeah, fuck that. God bless.
We might be able to do. Do I go and do some robbery, or do I? I don't know. I can't remember if we automatically go into the mission after we speak to Van Bargoff.
I don't know.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
I'm sorry.
You knocked me off the stairs, you bastard. I couldn't do that one, could I?
No. I'm just gonna go make myself a drink and grab some painkillers because this toothache's throbbing.
2.5 badges. Thanks.
How you getting on?
Yeah, I'm just trying to find some painkillers. I'll be there in a sec.
Come here. Heal. Heal. Good boy. Good boy. Come here, boy. You're my doggy, eh?
Good boy.
Come here, boy.
Right, I'm back.
Here, Mutt.
Right.
Is von Bergov's interrogation starting soon?
You came at the right time. We're just about to deal with him. You can join in.
Welcome to Sukdol, Lord von Berghoff. Despite the circumstances that brought you here.
It is an honor, Peter. Compared to what I had to endure from Zizka and Kunstadt, your good manners are a welcome change.
I'll do my best to make your, involuntary stay no more inconvenient than it has to be.
Aren't you being a bit too welcoming, Sir Peter?
Just what I was thinking. Fuck that bollocks. He's a captive, not some busty wench. He's only alive to squeal what he knows. It'd be quicker if I just beat it out of him.
Hold your horses. He's a noble and Sigismund's right hand. If we torture him, he'll be no use to us as a hostage, and Sigismund will be out to avenge him.
That's true. Even though I'd be only too happy to settle scores with him. I gave him my word.
Why the fuck should I care about that?
When it comes down to it, the word of a nobleman is an oath before God. Even the devil must respect that.
Fuck this shit. The longer I listen to this bastards, the more my fists itch.
Instead of these pathetic threats, why do you not make me an offer? You do know that I am...
Shut your trap, Otto. Right now you're nothing. You lost most of your men at Rabos, and the rest croaked to meet at Malashov. So what do you have left? A nice coat and a smug face.
Do you really think Sigismund made me his chamberlain because of my soldiers? Or to have someone to take care of the running of conquered fortresses?
Shut up, damn it! We're asking the questions.
Really? Then why have I not heard a single one yet? And what a shame that is. I am a pragmatic man, and I'm sure we can work something out. But lay a hand on me, and you will not hear a single word.
He's right. Apart from von Auliv's, he's Sigismund's closest man. He knows everything about him and his plans. We should try it the peaceful way first.
You're buying that? He talks just like Jobst. When he gets here, they can yap till doomsday for all I care. But now we just don't have the time.
Jobst wants to come back here. After he got away from us by the skin of his teeth?
Well, he has to show Sigismund our army up close.
So it's true. I couldn't believe the Margrave had finally made a move. I thought he would never march into battle.
What's wrong, sir? You're not afraid, are you?
Afraid that Jobst, that court schemer, might defeat a warlord like Sigismund in the field? Although, I expect you people have no idea of the situation Sigismund is in right now.
Oh. What situation is he in, then?
In the shit, Lord Trotsnov. In the shit. So, a sensible person should seize every opportunity that presents itself. And I'm eminently sensible. Lord Capon.
Yes?
When you came to Trotsky, you were carrying a message with an offer of an alliance from Lords Hanush and Radzik, were you not?
Exactly.
I think it is time I gave you my answer.
I always knew you were nothing more than a turncoat.
Call
I was to say, it fucked us over
What do
already.
you say, Lord Capon?
Well,
Lord Capon will be only too pleased to hear what Lord von Burkhoff wants to offer him.
You think I'm some villain, don't you? But I have only ever wanted what is best, believe me. What is best for this country, for my loyal supporters, and, naturally, for myself. And I'm not ashamed of that. And it appears that Sigismund is no longer what is best. He's in trouble, both here and in Hungary. The army is not getting paid, morale is poor, and the Kuttenberg miners are rebelling. So the crown is running out of silver.
I see. The butcher's on his way, so you want to flee the pigsty, eh?
Naturally. And together we can even set fire to this pigsty, as you put it. If you want my advice.
I'm all ears, sir.
The last straw Sigismund is grasping is the royal treasury at the Italian court. If he were to lose his silver, he wouldn't be able to pay his soldiers and would have to withdraw to Hungary.
We're supposed to rob the Italian court.
The most secure place in the town?
Of course. And while you're there, you can also free the lords captured at Raborj.
My father.
Lord Pisek, as the former mint master, you must surely know of some way to sneak in.
There is no way. The court's an impregnable fortress.
Really? What about tunneling in? There are hundreds of tunnels beneath the city, and if I'm not mistaken, one of them runs beneath the court.
That's total madness. There might be some passageway leading there, but no one knows those old tunnels now. Besides, they might collapse at any time. One could easily come to a bad end there.
But that can also happen when you try to mount a horse drunk. What's with this tunnel?
There's a whole labyrinth of tunnels under the city. You'd have to dig from inside the treasury to find the one you want. And where they all lead to, God alone knows.
God and me.
Oh, pardon me, milady, but how would you know?
Not all young noble women devote their days to embroidery, Sir Peter. I look after Father's documents, and I know all about the plans of the passageways beneath our palace. St. James's Church owes its existence in part to the generous donations of the Rutards. So in the past we had a secret underground entrance built into its crypts, and St. James's is right next to the Italian court.
A handy escape route from the palace, eh? If you don't mind crawling through a tunnel, that is.
In short, you can theoretically walk directly from Ruttard Palace to the Italian court.
Sure. That is, after breaking through the walls that separate the crypt from the tunnel, and the tunnel from the cellars.
That sounds almost too easy.
You took the words out of my mouth. With a bit of luck, we'll get to the cellars of the court. What then?
What do you think? The guards will come down on you and it'll all be over.
So we need someone who can help us on the inside. Someone who'll distract the guards and lead us to the silver.
Christian of Pisek is the steward at the Italian court. He could help us.
Perhaps. But my brother's never been easy to deal with. He'd be taking a big risk, and besides, he doesn't have the Mint Master's key to the treasury. I'm afraid Vavak's your only hope. It's just that you can't trust him.
There is one other possibility.
Oh? What's that, Sir Otto?
Perhaps you have heard about the expected arrival here of a rare visitor from very far away.
Who? Do you mean... Surely not.
The very one.
What the fuck are you talking about? Speak clearly.
Well then, a papal legate is on his way to the town directly from Rome. He's coming to adjudicate the dispute about the new church.
What's that got to do with us?
Where would he be received except at the Italian court, along with his entourage? No one knows them, no one has ever seen them, and very few understand their language. They might as well be volunteering for you to take their place.
Well, bugger me. This is starting to sound fucking good.
What? What do you mean, take their place? Are we supposed to kill them, or what?
Why not? I had a feeling you were not concerned about a few corpses. At Maleshov, you slaughtered the whole village. What is one legate compared to that?
We can't. Godwin, say something. You're a priest, after all.
You're right. Jesus! Get a grip, fellas. Do you want to burn in hell? Calm down. We'll just lock the Pope's lackey up for a bit, and once we've got the silver, we'll let him go again. No one gets hurt. St. Joseph, cover thy ears!
Where will we find that legate?
He's staying in Loretz, at the vineyard. He's got the use of the whole place for himself and his escort. But I don't know how many there are.
Good. We'll send Catherine there to have a look.
And then we'll burst in there and cause a bit of a fuss, so he doesn't get any stupid ideas. And that'll be that.
But is there no other way to solve it? Without violence?
Gentlemen, the legate is a man of the cloth, like me. I know Latin, and even a bit of Italian too, as it happens. I could explain to him what we need. Maybe we can persuade him to go along with it. He'll tell us to kiss his arse, more likely.
Sir Hinek, never underestimate the power of sweet words. Especially when the listener has a knife at his throat.
It's true, none of us would be very convincing as an Italian cardinal. It'd be better if we made him take us with him, as his retinue.
But what do we do with the legate's real retinue?
Lock them up at the Devil's Den. One of our men can guard them there.
A couple more peculiar fellas blabbering nonsense won't look out of place there in the slightest.
All right, let's say we get inside with the legate. What then? What if he betrays us?
That's why we mustn't let him out of our sight. Godwin will take care of that.
Me?
You said you spoke Italian, didn't you? If he starts squealing, you'll hold a dagger to his ribs and ask him politely to play nice.
May God look the other way.
Meanwhile, the rest of us will have to deal with the guards inside, prepare the ground for digging, and open the treasury.
That's damned risky.
No one will be expecting us. As long as we don't make a ruckus too soon, it'll all be over. And the whole place will be ours before they even notice.
All right, can't think of anything better anyway.
Agreed then. We'll try gentle persuasion to begin with. And now, to the task. Henry, you go to the town and squeeze anything that could help us out of Vavak.
Most importantly, get that key from him.
Then wait for us at Rotard Palace, where we'll set up our base. We'll get there first thing in the morning.
And how are you going to get inside? The palace will be closed and may be guarded. I don't expect you want to march through the main entrance, where everyone can see you, and break the gate down while you're at it.
That's true, milady. What do you suggest?
There's not only a passageway to the church, but also down to the river. I know it like the back of my hand. I could show Henry the way if you like.
No offense, my lady, but you'll be safer here.
Zhizka's right. You're safe here.
Do you want to get into the court? Then you need Roothard Palace. You want Roothard Palace? Then I'm coming along.
All right. Both of you are going to town. And no dawdling. You should be on the road tomorrow at the latest. Time is of the essence.
That's that then. Let's get to work.
You pretend to be the Lord of Lords, but had no qualms about taking a defenseless woman prisoner. You should be ashamed.
I would feel more ashamed if I hadn't taken her hostage.
If I learned you laid one finger on her...
Calm down, Sir Knight. I took her to Malashov to make sure nobody would hurt her. There were many in Kuttenberg looking for a way to blackmail or at least humiliate Rudard. And a pretty young daughter like that is the perfect means to that end. Do you not think?
First you have Ruthard imprisoned, and now you're helping his daughter. Why?
Can you imagine? I don't like unnecessary violence. Especially violence against the fair sex. Moreover, that Rudhard girl is a remarkable young lady. Despite her apparent aloofness, I must say, I was quite charmed by her. And so were you, judging by how much you ask about her.
That's none of your business.
So be it. But I advise you to hold onto her tooth and nail. She is smarter than all of you put together.
I hope she's been treated well. As you say, she is Ruthard's daughter and heiress.
Don't worry. I personally made sure she never wanted for anything.
I thought people like you would abhor defection.
I abhor the killing of innocents and the burning of villages even more. Do you blame me for something?
The devil gave the order. We just followed it.
You are all pulling on the same rope. Just don't be surprised if you find a noose at the end.
I hope it's not too comfortable for you here. Just say the word and I'll arrange it so you can sleep down in the cellars.
No need to worry, lad. Being under one roof with Zizka and Kunstadt is torment enough.
I'd never have thought it'd be so easy. Getting revenge on you, I mean. First Istvan Toth, now you. And tomorrow...
By tomorrow, you may all be dead. Actually, I would say that is becoming more and more likely.
Would you like to know how Istvan died? What it sounded like when he fell out of that window and got smashed on the rocks below the tower?
You seem to be laboring under the naive illusion that I cared about Toth. You killed a murderer and a fool. All you achieved by that was saving us the trouble.
Don't try that tough talk on me. You're afraid, aren't you?
Afraid of what? You?
Of not being firmly in charge for once. You have to dance to someone else's tune. And that terrifies you.
An interesting idea. I will remember it when I am dining with Lord Pisek, and you are picking up crumbs outside somewhere.
What will you do now?
We'll give it some thought and see. Hopefully we'll know better when you come back from Liechtenstein.
Who is this Kubyanka, anyway? How long have you known each other?
We were defending a castle and hiding in the woods together. But he was always closer with the devil.
Can he be trusted?
Aye. When he's sober, that is. When he gets drunk, it's better to keep an eye on him. He's known to provoke until fists start flying. Did you see what happened when we first arrived?
You mean how they wanted to cut his throat for cheating at dice?
Aye. It's best not to play with him. You'd be better off tossing your coins straight into a pile of shit.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so you should be.
Sam, you're all gonna pull through. But Berta won't survive the night.
There's nothing we can do to help him anymore?
I tried a chamomile decoction, but he's in too much pain to fall asleep.
I'll go and see him. We'll pray together. And if you want, I'll stay with you until the end.
Praying won't help him. Better to give him some potion that'll put him to sleep. A sleep he may never wake up from.
Do you really regard that as humane? Killing him instead of letting him die in peace when his time comes.
In peace? Have you even seen him?
Did you hear what was arranged with von Burgov?
Of course. But I don't even have the will to shake my head anymore.
Is there something you don't like about the plan?
Don't like? You lot have gone mad. First, you bring von Burgov here in shackles. Then you let him put a flea in your ears about how to outsmart the king? And now you want to walk right into his people's clutches? Have you taken leave of your senses, for Christ's sake?
You make it sound like things were different before with Zizka.
You bet your ass it was different. He didn't act like a fool, and only took actions that could actually succeed.
Yeah, if you say so. I think you're on your time of the month.
Did you and Capon make up?
I do not see any reason to.
I won't force you, but seeing as you'll probably be spending a lot of time with us, you should learn to get along.
Stop treating me like a child. I am older than you, and I know how to behave.
So I can trust you to follow orders? Because if you don't, you're not going anywhere with us.
Do not worry. I will be as obedient as a dog.
Damn.
Can't you see? I'm as deaf as a post.
Have we had the 5-minute warning?
I didn't notice it, if we did.
Yes, we did.
You show something. It's greyed out for me and just doing that circle going around. Bloody thing.
Oh, by the way, the certain person who's agreed to play Outlast has agreed to play it on hard.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
But we never finished Amnesia the Bunker with him.
No.
In fact, didn't get that far at all on that with him.
Well, I have said
But
that,
Outlast is worse.
Yes.
Do you really believe our plan can succeed?
You'll need a big dose of luck, but I think it might just work. Normally, careful preparations would be underway by now, arranging for the silver to be split up and moved to several locations, various safety measures, evaluation of all possible risks, but we don't have time for that.
What are we going to use Sigismund Silver for?
Don't count your chickens before they've hatched, lad. If you really do get your hands on the silver, you need to get away with it first. as far as possible. Margrave Jobst will find some use for it later. Or do you have any other suggestions?
Samuel's people were hiding Liechtenstein, and we also took Malashov due to their coin. I'm sure they earned their share.
You're thinking of those who are most in need. Excellent. But most of the Jews fled the town, and I doubt they'll return anytime soon.
Lady Rosa seemed right at home during von Burgov's interrogation.
That she did. She really is her father's daughter. She has her late mother's beauty. God grant her eternal peace. But she really got her personality from Kunzlin. Had she been born a boy, Rutald would have had an heir other men could only dream of.
Do you also find it strange how quickly von Burgov turned his coat and started helping us?
Indeed I do, but there are several likely explanations. The king's position in the country is even more precarious than we thought, and his allies are leaving him in ever greater numbers.
But what would von Burgov stand to gain if Sigismund returned to Hungary?
That I do not know, and I fear the day we find out, because if I know one thing about Otto, it's that he never acts recklessly.
You having fun glitching to the staircase, Matt?
Come here! I heard you fought in the Battle of Kosovo. Is that true?
Why wouldn't it be?
Well, I'd hate to fall for one of your jokes. And I know you talk a lot when you're drunk.
True enough. And I'm drunk a lot. That's true too. But as St. Killian is my witness, it's true I was on the field of Kosovo, and I fought there. And I was quite sober.
So how did it happen? Tell me. I don't think I can quite imagine such a massive battle. How many soldiers were there?
Countless, lad. I'd never seen so many take the field. At least 10,000 men on our side. And Sultan Murad must have had at least twice as many with him.
So how did the battle go?
Lord forgive me, but it went to shit.
Could you be more specific?
Specific? Well, I only know what people said after the battle. And when you're in the midst of it, you don't see what's happening around you.
Which was?
Well, it's hard to describe. Attacks are followed by retreats, and between that, only fatigue and dust.
So what happened?
When the battle began, the Serbian cavalry crushed the Turkish left flank. It looked good for us. But alas, that was just the beginning. Soon, we got ours too. We fought valiantly, but they pushed us back, and in the meantime, they hit our center. The Sultan's Janissaries attacked us there. Damn devils, and raised all hell. Rivers of blood soaked the ground.
How could you survive something like that?
You can't give up, and death isn't an option. But then a rumor spread that Prince Lazar had fallen, and everything began to crumble. But he was a tough old warrior of the Nemanjic royal blood. He wouldn't give up just like that. With an arrow in his eye, he climbed his horse and rode straight for the Sultan. That's how he saved us. The battle then lasted until evening. But no one had the strength to force the enemy to retreat.
And where did you fight?
In the saddle. I'm a nobleman, after all. But I lost 3 horses under me. So in the end, I also fought on foot. Most of us mercenaries were on the left flank, under the command of Vlatko Vukovic. But he soon got wounded, and the men began to flee. I mean, if it wasn't for Nicholas Gabriel, we wouldn't be talking here today.
And who was that?
The commander of our company. A born warrior, and a good friend. In fact, Zizka reminds me of him a bit sometimes. In any case, the fact that Gabriel had taken a command at that point meant our flank did not buckle, and the Ottoman rabble did not cut us to pieces as we fled.
So who won in the end?
The battle lasted all day, and in the end no one knew who had won, because both sides left the field. Only later did we find out. Prince Lazar had fallen there alongside all his Serbian nobility. Still later came the news that Lazar had been captured and executed by the Turks the day after the battle.
They executed a prince?
Aye. They beheaded him, because someone had slit their sultan's throat like a piglet.
So you didn't win?
It's hard to say. We held our own against the odds and survived. Only without their prince, it was just a matter of time before Serbia fell into the new Ottoman Sultan's lap. Fortunately, I didn't stick around to see it. All the same, even as I'm telling it, it strikes me what an adventure it was. I suppose time heals all kinds of shit. In the end, you forget the bad things. And yet, I can only thank God that Nicholas Gabriel was there.
Your captain?
Aye, him. We actually became friends of sorts. He even taught me one of his sword tricks.
He did?
Aye, really. I could even show you sometime. A memory of the good man who saved my arse on that day.
Please show me that swordsmanship technique of yours.
I'd be glad to, my friend. But now isn't a good time. Remind me later.
What the fuck are you doing?
I don't understand how you always get...
We women have...
What?
No!
It'd be good...
I can't...
Come here!
Oh, he's gathering firewood.
God grant you help.
Do we go? Oh, I think we're boxed into a fucking thing now.
Well, we've got no way of sort of avoiding it. We've just got to run with it.
I don't think so.
The angel of the Lord declared unto Mary, and she conceived of the Holy Spirit. Hail Mary, and Mary... God be with you.
Careful.
Oh no, this one is not looking good in terms of health. It's 24. Can I repair it at the
Excuse me.
blacksmith maybe? can't even go out.
What can I do for you?
Would you repair a few things for me? I'd like to discuss the price.
Sure. Finally, a reasonable sum. Happy to be of service. Take care, sir.
Show me your wares.
Okay, so what's he got? We do need one of these again. It's only a silver one.
What can you do, sir? Maybe next time, then.
What do you think of the deal with von Berghoff?
I don't care about von Berghoff right now. Did you see how everyone ignored me there? I may be younger than them, but I'm still a nobleman.
They're nobles too.
The devil may have been born a noble, but he chose to become a dirty robber baron.
But it clearly made an impression on von Berghoff.
I think it was the fire at Malashov that got him. I expected you, of all people, would try to put a stop to it.
We were running out of time. What would I gain by arguing with him then and there?
I don't know. Maybe those poor peasants would still be alive. I thought that bloody massacre in Skalitz taught you what evil looks like. And I'm really surprised you approve of devil's ways now.
If Sir Hanush saw you at Malashov, he'd be proud.
Well, now I just look like a fool. And it was only thanks to me that von Berghoff even lived to see that council.
But you can't really blame Sam. If you were in his place, you'd see red too.
Whatever. Someone like him has no business threatening a noble's life.
Someone like him?
You know what I mean. Why do you keep defending that madman?
Well, he's the closest thing to a brother that I've got.
You don't even share any blood. Even I could be your brother in that case.
A nobleman and a dung grubber, brothers? Impossible.
All right, then. But try to understand, he simply went too far. Von Berghoff will remember that well.
I keep losing reputation with everyone I talk to.
Not good.
No.
Greetings.
Greetings to you too.
Where is she?
Amen.
It looks like the two of us will be going to Kuttenberg alone.
Lucky me.
Aren't you looking forward to going home?
You're observant. When they captured Pa, von Berghoff's people stormed into Rutard Palace.
He didn't come to capture you personally.
No. And that really suited his people. They grabbed whatever they could get their hands on. After what you did to Malashov, we may have lost everything we had.
How do we even get inside Rutard Palace?
At midnight, you climb onto the battlements, turn on your heel 3 times, say the magic formula, and it'll open up.
What?
I've told you, haven't I? Via the secret passage. I know where the entrance is, so all you have to do is come with me.
Are you ready to go?
One more thing. Do you remember how I asked you to bring me my book from Malashov?
Well, how about that? I almost forgot. Here it is.
Better late than never. Thanks. Maybe you aren't a completely hopeless case. But you've a ways to go yet. Perhaps I could help you with that.
You said you could teach me something. What did you have in mind?
If you ask nicely, I'll share some of my hard-earned wisdom with you.
Very well then, Lady Know-It-All. Let's say then I come on bended knee. What scholarship can you pass on to me?
That depends on what you're interested in. There's a whole world hidden inside of books I could talk to you about for days on end. Or if you prefer actions instead of words, I can show you a few shooting tricks. But I can't right now. Come back another time, all right?
Shall we go?
There's no point in dallying.
All right, let's go.
Well, here we are. I'm not keen on going into that darkness.
Are you afraid?
Of the dark? Me? I'm not a little girl. But God knows what we'll find inside. Especially at the far end.
Well, we'll just have to find out. You said you'd lead the way.
Stick close to me. Let's go. Usually there's only a small trickle running through here. The water must have risen.
How far away is it anyway?
Soon there'll be a fork, and from there it's only a short distance. You'll see.
And where does the passageway end?
In the cellar, conveniently enough. It's always best to arrive inconspicuously. Startled me. Anyway, what's Lord Capon's problem with underground passageways?
That's like me when we go in caves of the
He
forest.
looked like he was about to faint.
Well, when we were defending the Barkov, we got buried under the rubble from a demolished tower.
Oh my god!
He was lucky to survive it. I still remember him calling for help. He was scared to death. There was nothing we could do. That's when he was captured by von Berghoff. Since then, he's not comfortable with tight spaces.
Sorry. I was a silly goose to bring it up.
Are you going to remember it that far down if you have to load?
It'll be at the top.
Oh, will it? Okay.
Damn.
Yeah.
I didn't count on it being so deep.
Everything all right?
No. Don't you see how deep it is ahead of us?
Well, so what? It's hardly more than knee deep.
That may be so, but a courteous man should offer to help a lady.
Well, what's to be done? I'll carry you over.
Maybe there is something knightly about you, after all. Well, you said it was hardly needed. Is that how you carry a lady, you oaf?
Well, don't complain. No one ever taught me how to do it.
And it shows. Oof. Be careful.
It's just a short way. Hang on.
Do you want to see something funny?
Oh, you're going to throw in the water.
Ah! You clumsy oaf. Have you got 2 left hands? Leave me be. I'll walk on my own 2 feet.
Obviously, we're not going to do it that way. You can put her down in the water and she gets angry with you. Is that how you put your lady, you oaf? For some reason, this happened when I played it on PC, but when you're following her, you get caught on the corner just before you find that water, and then and then that stops.
So, are you regretting taking me with you?
On the contrary, I'm glad to have such pleasant company. And to be escorting you home.
If it still is our home. Maybe there's a new master of the house now.
You mean Vavak?
Maybe. Or Fridush Kummel, his lapdog. If he hasn't escaped the leash. This is going to be a bit difficult.
Everything alright?
No.
I hope you don't expect me
Different
to
angles now.
I most certainly do. Unless you want to prove to me that you really are an uncouth village oaf after all.
Well, what's to...
Maybe there is something knightly. Well, you said it. Is that how you carry a lady, you oaf?
Well, don't complain. No one ever taught me how to do it.
And it shows. Oof. Be careful.
It's just a short way. Hang on.
You can put her down now.
No, she's alright.
Oof. Well, you could have been gentler, but I suppose I should be glad you got me here in one piece.
I wish these painkillers would hurry up.
Looks like we've got company. And not welcome company, I reckon.
Look at all this mess. I can hardly recognize this place.
Oh, it's part of her dress. I thought it was a
Doesn't look like the
crossbow
work of
bolt
Vavak's
sticking out of her.
More like city rabble and beggars.
They're acting like they own the place. If Pa were to see this, we must get rid of them.
So you want me to get rid of them? But what will you do? I'm responsible for keeping you safe.
Don't you worry. You don't have to hold my hand in my own home. Do you see this ivy here? It goes all the way up to the window of my chamber. That's where I keep my crossbow. I bet that riffraff didn't find it. If I climb up there, I can cover you from above. Just in case.
If you say so. But if anything happens, hide. Got it?
All right. Now turn around so you can't see up my skirt.
Right then. Here we go. Hope Rosa can aim well.
Don't try that on me.
Sucker. Rosa? Could you...
Fuck
Rosa!
Oh, I can't get out of there.
I'll rip your ass open.
You can't take me!
We'll see about that. Too slow. Show me your stuff.
I'm dead.
That hit home. Yeah, don't.
I have my fucking crossbow out instead of my fucking sword as well.
I'm tired of dice anyway.
Well, let's play another game. Who let you in here, fucker?
Calm down. I just want to talk. I'm not looking to harm you.
Talk, eh? You don't want to harm us? Hark at him.
Let's get rid of him. What do you say, fellas?
I'm gonna bash your face in.
Rosa? Could you...
I've been
Rosa.
waiting for you.
Get your sword out, you fucking idiot.
You bloody punk, fucker.
What do you want? Ha! Fuck you.
And it quit your arse over. You're mine. Show your stomach, eh? You a bloody punk, fucker.
Do it.
We're gonna gut you.
Rosie, you could fucking help me, you know.
That was something.
Come on now.
For God's sake. Oh God, I'll cover you with my crossbow, she says. She does nothing.
Sounds about right.
I'm tired of dice anyway.
Well, let's play another game. You got a dagger?
Nah. But the Lord...
I don't even have enough fucking arrows.
had some pretty pointy table knives in the kitchen.
That'll do. Here, give me a hand and spread your fingers.
Hold your horses. Everybody knows you always win at this game.
Fuck! Since when am I so famous?
Since half the patrons in the hole lost fingers.
I'm tired of dice anyway.
Well, let's play another game. You got a dagger?
Nah. But the lordlings had some pretty pointy table knives in the kitchen.
That'll do. Here, give me a hand and spread your fingers.
Hold your horses. Everybody knows you always win at this game.
Fuck! Since when am I so famous?
Since half the patrons in the hole lost fingers.
I don't think I've got it. Oh, hang on. Damn it.
Della, what the hell is going on? Shit! They got me! Who the fuck shot me?
Where'd you...
Now you're gonna get it.
Sakra. Rosa? Could you...
Come on, then.
Rosa!
Ah!
Ugh.
I'm gonna crack your face in.
I'll beat you to a...
Hey, quick! Kill him!
Show you...
Sorry, I had to go and feed Shitface and Shit for Brains.
Don't fuck yourself! Oh. Hell with you! Come and get another! What do you want? Ha! No chance! We're going to get you, you orphan! There's no escape! Ha! Tough shit, fuck!
Christ, they do a lot of damage.
Yeah, I can't fucking get my stamina back.
Ugh, yuck. Have you ever had to do a saltwater rinse in your mouth? You know, where you put lukewarm salt water in your mouth and swill it round and spit it out.
Hey, get him! Get to...
I had to go and do that because painkillers aren't working on this toothache. Oh. Yes, I had to go and do a saltwater rinse because painkillers ain't touching it. And I think I nearly accidentally swallowed some of the salt water.
Oh, God.
Yeah. And then obviously all I could taste was the salt, so I then went and used some mouthwash, which was painful enough in itself because of the tooth and everything, the sensitivity. So it's just nothing I do is touching it. But I've been waiting for the appointment from the hospital since October.
Yeah, you're going to have to get onto them.
There's nothing I can do to make them speed up. It's them that's behind.
What there is, you say that it's an emergency and you're in pain.
Like, I could go and see my dentist tomorrow if I really wanted to. A, I don't want to, and B, I'm working tomorrow anyway, so I can't, but...
Well, you can, because you're in pain, you need to get it sorted, mate.
Yeah, but I'm also needed at work, so I kind of can't.
Well, then...
It's weird, because it's been fine all day. Like, I woke up this morning, no pain. No pain all day, no pain while I was at work, no nothing. Nothing right up until about an hour ago, when all of a sudden it just went ping. Like a really weird pinging pain, and now it's just back.
Well, you need to get it sorted. And you're not going to get it sorted unless you go and sort it out. So, you have a choice to make. You either stay in pain tomorrow while you're at work and suffer, or you go and talk to your dentist and get pain relief that he can prescribe you.
I don't think she'll be able to give me any pain relief that I haven't already tried.
Well, they might be able to prescribe you something stronger. That's why you should go and see your dentist.
I'm not allowed anything stronger.
Are you alright?
I am. For now. Are you alright, Henry? I think I hit one too.
You're a good shot. Capon and Kabianka wouldn't believe their eyes.
Thanks.
Is something wrong?
Someone's trying to break through the door.
Oh, damn it. I'll be there in a moment.
Be careful.
Load your crossbow, and if they get inside before I get there, shoot them.
I barricaded the door. I'm sure I can hold out for a while.
What a mess.
Fucking hell, man! Move, Henry!
I've been waiting.
Too slow. Show what you're made of. Fuck you.
Fuck you? How about fuck you? I think we got some.
And it won't be any different with you. Rosa, it's me.
Henry, are you all right?
I'm in one piece.
Are they gone? All of them?
Aye. It's over.
All right. I'll let you in. You can come in now.
So, here we are. Welcome home.
It doesn't feel much like home anymore. They were behaving like animals in here.
Don't worry about the mess. Our boys will happily clean up once they get here. We owe you that.
That's nice. But no one can get back my mother's silver, my brother's hunting trophies, and my books. Some of them are maybe worth more than this entire place.
Are you mad at me because of what happened at Malashov?
Am I mad? Not exactly. I just thought you were different. That you wouldn't stoop to the level of those, well, Ziska and the devil.
I'm sorry I let you down.
That's a good start.
An apology is hardly enough for you to forgive me, I know. But I'd like to prove to you that I'm not like that. And I never will be.
Thank you for your candor. If you get the king's silver, my father and I will have to hide. Leave the region, go somewhere out of Sigismund's men's reach, and you and I will have to part ways.
It's such a shame. I'll actually miss you.
Is that so? Well, I'll miss you too.
But if you're safer that way, then it's probably for the best.
There's nothing left here anyway. Just look around. Oh well, there's no use in crying over spilled milk. Ziska's herd will be here tomorrow. I'd like to get some sleep before then. Would you please leave me alone?
All right. I'll keep watch downstairs.
What about Vabak? You were supposed to go and see him today.
I was. But that was before we knew what to expect here. I can't leave you alone now. So it'll have to wait till tomorrow.
Thank you. And you get some sleep too, so you're rested up for it.
So you can actually take her to bed, but we've done it wrong, so...
Oh.
Yeah.
So I'd much rather see Henry with hands anyway.
What?
It won't even let you sleep. Was it because you're in the wrong place?
Yeah. Can't sleep up here.
They left no stone unturned. Oh, Christ. Oh, is it morning already? Ziska and the others will most likely be here by now. I should go and have a look. I see you're already here. How was the journey? Did you run into any trouble?
No, it actually went quite well. Brabant wouldn't shut up, though. Credit where credit's due. He really helped in Malishov. That hit to the gate came at just the right time. We'd have dropped like flies if not for his men. But sometimes, I feel like letting something blow up next to my head too. Just so as not to have to listen to him for a while. I'd be more interested in hearing what happened here yesterday. When we got here, it was like a pigsty.
Some local beggars set up a lair in here. We had to get rid of them somehow.
What about Rosa? Doesn't she regret coming too?
I'm lucky she was here with me. That shot fella in the courtyard, her handiwork.
Really? Nice shot. Anyway, I told the men to get rid of the bodies and clean up the place a little. Hope the lady won't mind.
Quite the contrary, I think.
How did it go with Vavak, anyway?
Well, after everything that happened, I didn't want to leave Rosa here by herself. I'll have to go and see him now.
I understand. But go and see him as soon as possible. We won't get anywhere without his Mint Master's key.
What?
Hmm?
Why is it locked?
Isn't that her room?
I believe so.
Could you teach me something?
Why not? But I warn you in advance that it will not come free. After all, there's nothing more valuable than scholarship.
So, what would you like?
I'd like you to show me some archery tricks. You shoot like a... well, a wild woman.
I prefer the term Amazon.
Will you teach me?
Listen closely, so I don't have to repeat myself.
Could you teach me?
Why not? But I warn you so.
I'd like to expand my horizons a little. What's the last thing you read, for instance? Anything interesting?
You'd better believe it. I only read interesting things, and I can talk about them for hours.
So if you manage to courtship her, you can suggest that you take her as your wife.
Oh, blimey.
Yeah, it's actually quite a funny story.
But does it actually happen? Do they actually get married?
What?
What the bloody hell?
I think she realised I picked the lock and was going to run off and get a guard, but that wouldn't have helped.
Well, no. There's no one to get.
Slept well? Very well, Sir Hans. Thanks for asking.
I'm actually genuinely curious about how exactly you can have a romance with Sir Hans. Actually quite intriguing. I might have to YouTube it.
Mart!
Oh, this is my bed.
Oh, nice one.
I didn't know you had a bed here.
No, well, now you do. Christ, I don't know what else I can take at the minute.
I think you just need to do what I suggested. There's no point.
Well, there's not a lot they can do anyway.
Yeah, but they can certainly give you something for the pain, like some gel or something like that. The dentist is more able to give you that than other
I'll
people.
just get some more benzocaine gel, the Aura gel stuff from the pharmacy.
There might be some stronger stuff they can give you.
Don't think there is anything stronger.
But that's my point.
Ooh. Actually, I've just remembered I've got Anbasol in the cupboard. That might work.
Good morning, Henry.
And a good morning to you too.
Have a nice one, eh?
But that's exactly my point. They can probably prescribe you with a stronger version of a gel that you put on your gums, because you can't get that. Like, it's like
No, the one you get in the supermarket's 10%, but from the pharmacy you can get one that's 20%, which is the one I get. And my God, that stuff works wonders. But it's such a small tube that it doesn't last very long at all.
Well, you need to have that stuff on permanent prescription.
They won't put it on prescription.
This is a new guy I've not seen before. All I'm saying is that, like with my pain relief that I'm on, they in the shops you can only get the 15 mils. No, the what is it? It's the it's the one that you can only get over the counter.
Yeah.
Whereas my one is a slightly higher one, but you can't get that one over the counter. So there's one you can get over the counter that's like 15 or 10, Well, no, I think it's 5. It might be 5 milligrams of codeine and the rest of paracetamol. But the one
Oh,
I'm on,
you mean cocodamol?
yeah, but the one I'm on is 15 codeine and 500 paracetamol.
I did get the ones that were, what was it, 30 codeine and 500 paracetamol at one point, but I'm not allowed them anymore because I'm not allowed codeine.
Well, it's not proper codeine, is it? It's a mixture.
Well, no, but codeine's in it, and the only reason codeine is such a good painkiller is because your body converts it basically into the same kind of chemical as morphine. So that's the only reason why that works so well. But I'm not allowed it because of my medical history.
Yeah, and I'm not allowed anything. I can't go like. There's like you know how like you get ibuprofen. There's a stronger version of ibuprofen that's above ibuprofen. It's these other tablets that you cannot get unless you get it over the counter. But was in so much pain with my foot one time that the doctor prescribed me the higher version above that. Or no, it was even the higher version. I think, yeah, it was the higher version of that. It was above it. I said, I'm in so much pain, it's not touching it. So he said, right, I'll prescribe you this, but you only get it for a week. He wouldn't prescribe it again. Because he says it can cause addiction, a long term.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
Yeah,
I'm not.
codeine can. That's why cocodamol, when you buy it over the counter, they tell you you're supposed to only use it for 3 days at a time.
Yeah, and I'm surprised that I'm not actually addicted to the codonamol because of how long I've been on it for.
But that's exactly why I'm not allowed codeine, because I have a history of addiction. I had a literal addiction to codeine. And that is why I'm not allowed it. Like, if the doctor tries to prescribe it to me, forgetting about my history, a big red triangle comes up on their screen to warn them I'm not allowed that.
We are still live, by the way.
I know. It's not something I shy away from, because at the end of the day, it was many, many, many years ago. You know, it's not part of who I am now. But it's a very real issue, and there might be people out there watching this at some point that have been through the same thing, and therefore they won't feel as alone.
Yeah, I think the important thing that I would say is that what you got to remember is that like this is why they have to sort something out with my foot. They have to do something, and that's what I'm going to say when I go and see them. I'm going to say, look, I cannot be on this pain relief for the rest of my life.
No, exactly, exactly.
It's causing other medical problems.
Exactly right. That is the problem with a lot of things, a lot of medications, not just painkillers. They can cause other things, and that's why I don't like being on medication for various things. But some of them I don't have a choice. You know.
Yeah.
But the ones I do have a choice, I always make sure I come off them as soon as I can. Like as soon as they've dealt with the immediate issue, I come off them.
Yeah. No, I totally get that.
I know this is not something we normally talk about on a live stream, but the conversation kind of went that way, and I feel like maybe it's something worth sharing, our experience, or my experience at least, because it might help someone else. This is what happened when I used to work in radio. I used to do little things like this on the radio to help people out as well, especially during lockdown, believe it or not.
Yeah, I just feel sorry for the people who are victims of domestic abuses and stuff like that during lockdown.
Yeah, I did a segment on that as well, on numbers you can use and where to get help and how to recognise the signs in other people.
This is what really annoyed me about when the government said it. I get why they said it, but they were locking women away with violent partners that
with no escape from them because
of
that.
From it. And if they did try and escape, they got in trouble. And it's like the government was saying, well, okay, you're being abused, but you have to, so tough.
No, exactly.
I mean, I would say that, you know, I always said that when who first took office, that I was like, you know what, he might act like an idiot, but he's actually very intelligent. But I don't know if the government we've got now could have dealt with lockdown the way that they did. I don't think they would do any better. I really don't.
No, exactly. It was an unprecedented thing. Nobody really knew how to deal with it the right way.
Well, if it had been said about by where it started in the first place, it would have been more prepared for. But they decided not to actually say, oh, by the way, there's a very dangerous virus on the loose, and people could get ill and could die from it. So, but no, they didn't say that.
Well, yeah, no. Oh, we are out of time, yeah.
Yeah. Just gonna do this.
Bum, 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 bum. Anyway, sorry about the divergent conversation there, but
And we've got every single.
felt like it was.
All we're on
thievery perks.
level 30 on thievery.
Blimey.
Alright, let's exit out. Alright, everyone, that'll be it for tonight. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you on Thursday. We're going to be getting into the final kind of like point of the game when we go after the Italian call. But I don't know if we can do the whole of that bit in the next stream or not.
No, we'll have to find out. If it still overruns a bit, it's fine.
What, on Thursday, you mean? Do you mean on Thursday?
I just mean if it takes more than Thursday. We're not going to finish it Thursday. It will take a few more, so that's fine.
No. I mean, like we obviously want to go and. I don't think we can go and steal anything after we do the Italian call.
No.
So we're going to have to go and do it all beforehand. So we're going to have to go during the night. Luckily, we're in Kuttenberg, so it doesn't really matter. So if we can if we go and steal stuff and then go back to the manor, maybe I'll do that off screen. I might do that off screen. Because it'll be done, won't it? So.
Yeah.
I need to get plenty of food as well, so I've got quite a lot to steal. But thank you very much again, guys, and we'll see you on Thursday.
Bye for now.
Bye bye.